Hello my students, how are you? Grade 5. Today we will solve المتميز questions bank. Question number 1. Here is the smallest like denominator of 5 over 6 and 1 over 3 is. We know 5 over 6 and 1 over 3. We can convert the least common multiplication. Them was 6. 6 can divide it by 3. So we must choose about this example what? The least common multiplication. About denominator here will be 6. Choose letter B about question number 1. Question number 2. The simplest form of 6 over 12 is. We know 6 is half of 12. Half of 12, the result will be 1 over 2. Choose letter A about this example. Question number 3. Estimate the sum of 1 over 6 plus 7 over 8 by using benchmarks. Look at here. Question number 3. We asked about estimate the sum about 1 over 6 and 7 over 8 by using benchmarks. We know 1 over 6, it will be nearest to 0. 7 over 8, 7 nearest to the numerator, so 7 over 8 nearest to 1. Then 0 plus 1 equal 1. So the estimation by using benchmarks about 1 over 6 and 7 over 8, it will be 1. In this example, choose letter P about question number 3. Question number 4. 2 over 6 multiplied by 3 equal space. 2 over 6 multiply 3, it will be what? We can find the result by multiplication numerator by numerator equals 6. And 6 times 1 equals 6. The result will be 1. About question number 4, choose letter B. The result will be 1. Question number 5. 3 and 2 over 5 multiplied by 5. Look at here. Number 5. 3 and 2 over 5 multiplied by 5. We must convert from mixed number to improper. Write 5 in the numerator. 3 times 5 equal 15 plus 2 equals 17 multiplied by 5. We can simplify it. 5 divided by 5 equal 1. 5 divided by 5 equal 1. 1 times 17 equals 17. The result will be 17. Choose letter C about this example. Question number 6. It is impossible to draw a triangle with two space angles. It's impossible to draw a triangle with two obtuse angle and right angles. We have here letter B and C, so we must choose letter D about this example. Again, in this example, we will choose letter D. Why? Because it's impossible. It's impossible to draw a triangle with two right angles and obtuse angles. We have two result here. Two result here in letter D. Letter D asked about path B and C. We must choose B and C. Okay, so we must choose letter D about this example. Understood, my students? Because he asked about what? It's impossible to draw triangle with two obtuse and right. Choose letter D. Question number 7. The measure of an acute angle may be space. Acute angle may be 40 because the measure of acute angle lies between 0 and 90. Or the measure of acute angle is greater than 0 and less than 90 degree. So it may be 40 degree. Choose letter B about this example. About question number 7, choose letter B. Okay, choose letter B here, 40 degree. Question number 8, 4 over 11 multiply space equal 4 over 11 multiply or plus 4 over 11 plus 4 over 11. Look at here, 4 over 11 multiply by what? It was 2 over 4, 2 over 11, okay? We can find the result about this example here in support. Question number 8, he asked about what? 4 over 11 multiply space equal 4 over 11 plus 4 over 11 plus 4 over 11 plus 2 over 11. In this example, we must find the result about right hand side. 4 over 11 multiply what? We must find the result here. Look at here, 4 plus 4 plus 4, it will be equal 12 over 11. Plus 2 over 11 here, we can add them. 12 plus 2 equal 14. So, we can find the result about this example. 4 over 11 multiply by what? Equal 14 over 11. To find the result here, we must subtract 4 over 11 divided by 4 over 11. 14 over 11 divided by 4 over 11 to find this number here. It will be such that m. So m equal 14 over 11 divided by 4 over 11. You can cancel 11 by 11 here. The result will be 14 over 4. 14 over 4, you can simplify it by divided by 2 numerator and denominator. 14 divided by 2 equals 7 and 4 divided by 2 equals 2. The result will be 7 over 2. 7 over 2, we can simplify it to convert from proper to mixed number. We know 7 divided by 2 equal 3 and remainder 1. We can write here 2 times 3 equals 6 and the remainder 1. So the result will be 3.5. So in this example, question number B, here, we must choose letter B. Understood? We must solve this example by this step. Look at here, 2 over 11. If he give us this 4 over 11, this fraction 4 over 11, we will write here 4, but he changed it, this digit from 4 to. So in this example, we must pay attention. Okay, I will explain it again. In this example, I found 2 over 11. So I will find the least common multiplication them was 11. We must add 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2, it will be 14. Ask yourself, 4 over 11 multiply what? Equal 14. We can cancel 11 by 11 and m equal 14 divided by 4. This is the equation. 14 divided by 4, we can write the result by divided by 2. It will be 7 over 2 and then simplify the result, it will be 3.5. So the result will be 3.5. Choose letter B about this question. Question number 9. 8 over 15 multiplied by 5 equal 8 over 15 plus 8 over 15 plus 4 over 15. Then B equal. This example like that. Question number 8. So we must pay attention about this example. Okay, my students? I will solve here. This example, I will solve it here. Okay, so you must pay attention about all steps. Question number 9. Here. 8 over 15 multiply P equal 8 over 15 plus 8 over 15 plus 4 over 15. So 8 over 15 multiply B, it will be what? Write 15 on the numerator. 8 plus 8 equal 16. 16 plus 4 equal 20. You can cancel 15 by 15. Then 8 multiply P equal 20. To find unknown here, you must divide 20 by 8 because it's coefficient about P. We must cancel 8 or ask yourself, by B times what equal or 8 times what equal 20. You can find the result by simplest. 20 divided by 8 by divided by 4. 20 divided by 4 equal 5 and 8 divided by 4 equal 2. 5 over 2, you can simplify it, convert from improper to mixed number. 5 divided by 2 equal 2 and the remainder 1. So the result will be 2.5. Then B equal 2.5. Okay, it's letter D. You can convert it to decimal number 2.5. Okay, my students, understood? So this question number 9, you must choose letter D. Okay, choose letter D here. About question number 9, 2.5. Understood? Okay, next question here, question number 10. 5 and 3 over 4 hour equal space hour plus space minutes. Number 10. 7 and 3 over 4 hour equal space hour plus space minute. Who can solve this example? It's very easy. We must write 7 in hour here and 3 over 4 hour multiply by 60 converted from hour to minutes. Or you know 3/4 of hour equal 45. 45 minutes. It's third or 3 hours. It's 3/4 of hour equal 45. Okay, right here 7 and 45. Choose letter D about this example. Question number 11. The opposite triangle here is what? Is acute. The opposite triangle is acute. Choose letter C about question number 11. Next page here. Look at question number 12. 4 over 5 multiplied by half equals space. We know half or 0.5 equal 1 over 2. 4 over 9 multiply 0.5 equal 4 over 9 multiplied by half. We can simplify 4 divided by 2 equal 2. 2 divided by 2 equal 1. Then the result will be 2 times 1 equal 2 and 1 times 9 equal 9. The result will be 2 over 9. Choose letter D about this example. Question number 13. 8 over 15 multiply by 0.25. Here we can find the result by multiplication force. We know 0.25 equal force. 4 divided by 4 equal 1. 8 divided by 4 equal 2. 1 times 2 equal 2 and 1 times 15 equal 15. The result will be 2 over 15. Choose letter D about question number 13. Question number 4. Take question number 14. It is possible to draw a triangle with one space angle. It's impossible to draw a triangle with one acute angle. It is impossible to draw a triangle with one acute angle. It's impossible. Any triangle has 2 acute angles at least. So we must choose letter A about question number 14. Question number 14. It is impossible to draw a triangle with one acute angle. Choose letter A. Question 15. The volume here is space cubes or cube units. We can count them 1, 2, 3, 4. Choose letter B about question 15. Volume of this cube here. How many cube? How many solid here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 4 cube units is a volume, or volume of this solid here is 4 cube units. Question 16. The solid which has 5 vertex and 8 edges is called space. 5 vertex and 8 edges, we called it pyramid. Okay, pyramid. The solid which has 5 vertices and 8 edges, we called it pyramid. Do you know why? Because if we do draw, the base is a quadrangle here, 4 sides, such as that square, we will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 each. And how many vertex? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 vertex. Okay, It's a pyramid. Okay, this pyramid here is a pyramid. Squared pyramid. Squared pyramid, yes, or pyramid. We must choose letter D about question 16. So again, the solid which has 5 vertices and 8 edges, we called it pyramid. Choose letter D. Question 17. The measure of an acute angle space, the measure of an obtuse angle. Which greater? The measure of an obtuse angle is greater than the measure of an acute angle. So we must choose letter A about this example. Question 17. Choose letter A. The measure of an acute angle less than the measure of an obtuse angle. Question 18. 8 divided E equal 40. Then E equal what? We know E multiply, or this question was 18. E divided by E equal 40. Then E equal what? We can find the unknown here by thinking 8 multiplied by what equal 40? 8 multiplied by 5. So E must here write what? 1 over 5, because if you want to convert from multiplication to division, you must write the inverse about multiplication. About number here will be 1 over 5. So E must be equal 1 over 5. 8 divided by 1 over 5 equal 40. Okay, my students, understood this example. It's very easy for you. Question 18. Here, E equal what? 1 over 5. Choose letter D. About this example, choose letter D. Question 19. 8 over 9 plus 2 over 6 is about 1.5. This estimation is underestimate or overestimate? 8 over 9. Question 19. Okay, look at with me. Question 19. 8 over 9 plus 2 over 6. Here is about what? 1.5. He asked this estimation underestimate or overestimate. We can find the estimation about this number 8 over 9 plus 2 over 6, or you can write what? You can write 2 over 6 in the simplest form. 8 over 9 plus 2 divided by 2 equal 1, and 6 divided by 2 equal 3. In this example, we can find the actual number and comparing between about and the actual number. If this estimation greater than the actual number, it will be overestimate. But if you get the estimation less than the actual number, this will be underestimation. So you must solve this example. I will simplest 2 over 6 to 1 over 3 by divided by 2 numerator and denominator, and then I can find least common multiplication between two denominator. It will be 9, because 9 can divide by 3. You can write here 8 over 9 plus, and 1 over 3 converted here by multiplication 3 numerator and denominator. 1 times 3 equal 3, 3 times 3 equal 9, and write 9 here. 8 plus 3 equal 11. 11 over 9, we can write 9 here numerator, and 1. 11 divided by 9 equal 1 and remainder 2. Now we will comparing between the actual number and the estimation. The actual number here 1 and 2 over 9, and the estimation here 1.5. Which is greater? To know the greater about 1 and 2 over 9 and 1 over 2, we must find the least common multiplication them, or you can using the product about extremes and means. We know 2 times 2 equal 4, and 9 times 1 equal 9. So 4 less than 9. So this estimation will be overestimate. This estimation will be overestimate. Choose letter A about question 19. It's overestimate. Okay, it's overestimate. Why overestimate? Because the actual number was 1 and 2 over 9, and 1 and 2 over 9 less than 1 and over 2. Understood? Overestimate or underestimate? So this example will be overestimate. This estimation is over. Okay. Question 20. Question 19. Okay. Question 20. 7 over 9. Subtract 3 over 9. It will be 4 over 9. Choose letter A about question 20. Choose letter A. Question 21. If measure of angle A equal 40 degree, measure of angle B equals 70, and measure of angle C equals 70 degree, then it's a space triangle. We have 40 and 70 and 70. All angles here, the measure of them less than 90 degree. So all angles here acute. So this triangle, it will be acute triangle. Choose letter C. Question 22. 3 and 2 over 6 multiply base over 6 equals 3 and 2 over 6. Okay, I will solve it here. Look at with me about this example. Question 22. 3 and 2 over 6 multiply base over 6 equal 3 and 2 over 6. We can find the result here about 3 over 6. Look at here. It's equality. Yes, it's equality. So we must write here 6 because 6 over 6 equal 1. Then 3 and 2 over 6 multiply by 1 equal 3 and 2 over 6. Then we must put 6 in the space. Choose letter C about this example. Question 23. 6 over 6 multiply 2 equal 2. Because 6 divided by 6 equal 1. 1 times 2 equal 2. Choose letter C. Question 24. 3 and a half hour equal 3 hour and 30 minutes. Write 3 here in hours, and half of hour equal 30 minutes. Write 30 here. Question 25. 1 over 5 divided by 7 equal space. We can write 1 over 5 multiplication about the inverse, multiplicative inverse about 7. It will be 1 over 7. 1 times 1 equal 1. 5 times 7 equals 35. Choose letter B about this example. Question 26. The opposite triangle is this triangle here is obtuse. Obtuse triangle and scalene. Obtuse triangle and scalene. We have here scalene letter A. Choose letter A about question 26. We called it scalene. Question 27. Data can be represented by space data by pie chart or by graph and line bullet and back to graph. Choose letter D. All of them. Data can be represented by line bullet or by graph and back to graph and all of them. Choose letter D about question 27. Choose letter D. Question 28. Space triangle has 2 acute angle and 1 right angle. We called it right angle triangle. Letter C. Choose letter C about question 28. Letter C. Okay, choose letter C. Question 29. The measure of an obtuse angle is greater than 90 degree. Choose letter B about this example. Greater than. Okay. The measure of an obtuse angle is greater than 90 degree. The number of horizontal layer here is, count with me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 horizontal layer. Horizontal layer is meaning the horizontal here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 horizontal layer here. The cube has 6 faces and 8 vertices and 12 edges. Okay. Question 31. The cube has 6 faces. Choose letter P. Choose letter P about question 31. Question 32. 18 months equal space year. Question 32. 18 months equal space year. We can convert here by divided. Simplest it. Divided by what? We know 1 year equal 12 months. So we can write 18 over 12. Because 1 year equal 12 months. Divided by 6. 18 divided by 6 equal 3. 12 divided by 6 equal 2. So it will be 18 over 12. Choose letter A. He gives us 18 over 12. 33. Simplest form of 4 and 2 over 10 is. Simplest form, you can divide it by 2 numerator and denominator. 33, 4 and 2 over 10. We can write 4 here outside and 2 divided by 2 equal 1. 10 divided by 2 equal 5. So the simplest form, it will be 4 and 1 over 5. Choose letter B about this example. Again, 4 here outside. 2 divided by 2 equal 1 and 10 divided by 2 equal 5. The result will be 4 and 2 over 4 and 1 over 5. Choose letter B. Okay, choose letter B here. Question 25. To question 34. 25 over 8 is equivalent to. Convert from improper to mixed number. 25 over 8 equal. Write 8 in numerator. 3 times 8 equal 24 and the remainder 1. So 25 over 8 equal 3 and 1 over 8. 3 and 1 over 8. Choose letter C about question 34 here. Question 35. 3 and 5 over 6 is equivalent space. Equivalent to what? 3 and 5 over 6. Convert from mixed number to improper. 3 and 5 over 6. Write 6 in numerator and 3 times 6 equal 18. 18 plus 5 equal 23. Choose letter D. Choose letter D about question 35. Question 36. 3 and 2 over 6 is equivalent. What? We can sample this example by dividing by 2 numerator and denominator. Okay. We asked about equivalent what? We can write 3 here. And 2 divided by 2 equal 1. 6 divided by 3 equal 2. 3 and half. Okay. 3 and half. Or 3 times 6 equal 18 plus 2 equal 20. Okay. 3 and 2 over 6 is equivalent to what? Look at letter A here. 3 and 2 over 6. We can write this example by another method because 3 and half, we haven't 3 and half in the choose here. Okay, so how you can solve this example? Look at letter A here. Letter A, you can simplest letter A here. Letter A, he asked about 2 and 8 over 6. Look at 8 is greater than 6, so we must convert from this improper to mixed number again. Yes, 8 divided by 6 equal 1 and remainder 2. So we can write 2 here and write 6. 8 divided by 6 equal 1 and remainder 2, and then we can add them. The result will be 3 and 2 over 6. It's like the question. Okay, so we must choose letter A about question 36. It's very important, this question. Okay, question 36, choose letter A. Question 37. 8 and 8 over 8 is equivalent to 1 plus 8 equal 9. Choose 9. Letter D. 8 and 8 over 8, because 8 over 8 equal 1. 1 plus 8 equal 9. Choose here 9. 8 and 8 over 8, it's meaning 8 plus 8 over 8, and 8 plus 8 over 8 equal 1. 8 plus 1 equal 9. The result will be equal 9. Choose letter D. 4 and 2 over 10 is equivalent to 2 over 10. We can write 2 over 10 in the Nasser method by multiplication 10 numerator and numerator. It will be 20 over 100. It's true. And what about 1 over 5? Yes, we can simplify it by divided by 2. So we have a lot of solution about this example. Choose letter D. Again, 4 and 2 over 10, we can equivalent it, write 4 and 100 here and 20. Or you can write 10 in the numerator. 4 times 10 equal 40 plus 2 equal 42. Or you can simplify it, 4 and 2 over 10, 2 divided by 2 equal 1, and 10 divided by 2 equal 5. So we must choose letter D about this example. Question 39. Measure of angle A 90 degree, measure of angle B 60 degree, measure of angle C 30 degree. Then its triangle is right triangle. 8 and 1 over 6 plus 3 and 1 over 5 equal 9, and 3 over 5 subtract by space. Okay, I will solve the equation here. Question number 40. 8 and 1 over 6 plus 3 and 1 over 5 equal 9 plus 3 and 1 over 5 subtract by space. Look at here, this example, we can cancel C and 1 over 5 by C 1 over 5, because it's equal here. So we can write 1 over 6, 1 and 1 over 6 plus space, or equal 9, subtract by space, because we cancel 3 over 5 by 3 over 5. 3 and 1 over 5 and 3 over 1 over 5, we can cancel them, because this is the additive inverse about this number. If we moving this number from right hand side to left hand side, it will be the additive inverse. So what we can find here, this number by subtracting them. 9 and 1 over 6 subtract 9, subtract by 8 and 1 over 6. We can convert 8 here, or 9. It will be 8 and 6 over 6, subtract by 8 and 1 over 6. 8 minus 8 equals 0, and 6 over 6 subtract 1 over 6, it will be 5 over 6. So the result will be 5 over 6. Letter C. It's red, blue, red here. Okay, he colored this example. Mr. Mahmoud colored it about the solution. Okay, the solution was colored. And I will solve the steps here by right hand side. Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Mahmoud, about these questions. Question 41. The volume of this solid is space cube units. Who can tell me we can find the volume by multiplication length and width and height? How? I will tell you now the method about solve this example. Question 41. Look at with me here. We have this side 2 and this side here 2, and the height here will be 2. So the result will be 2 length times the width times the height. It will be 2 units and 2 units and 2 units. 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, he asked the volume about this example. It was 3. Look at again, it was 3. Okay, 3 part here. 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. 6 times 2 equals 12. The result will be 12. Okay, the result here will be what? Will be 12. فهمتوا؟ okay. Choose letter E. Question 42. Triangle has two acute angles and one obtuse angle. It's called obtuse triangle. The obtuse triangle has one obtuse angle and two acute angles. The measure of right angle is 90 degrees. 4 over 6 multiply 4 over 9 multiply 3 over 16 equal what? The result will be 1 over 18. How? Look at here, question 44. 4 over 6 multiply 4 over 9 multiply 3 over 16. We can cancel 16 by 4 times 4, 16. 16 divided by 16 equal 1. 3 divided by 3 equal 1. 9 divided by 3 equal 3. So 1 times 1 times 1 equal 1, and 3 times 6 equal 18. The result will be 1 over 18 about question 44. Question 45. One over 2 multiply 2 over 3 multiply 3 over 4 multiply space equal 1 over 4. Who can tell me the result about this example? We can cancel 2 divided by 2 equal 1, 3 divided by 3 equal 1, 1 times 1 equal 1, 1 times 4 equal 4, so 1 over 4 multiplied by 1, it will be 1 over 4. Okay, the result will be 1. Choose letter D. 46. 8 and 1 over 6 plus 3 and 1 over 5 equal 9 plus 3 plus 1 over 5 subtract by space. (46) 8 and 1 over 6 plus 3 and 1 over 5 equal 9 plus 3 plus 1 over 5 subtract by space. We can find the result. 1 over 5 we can cancel 3 and 1 over 5 by 3 1 over 5. It's equivalent. Okay, so we must cancel this fraction by this fraction. Mixed number by mixed number. So we have 1 and 1 over 6. It will be equal 9 subtract by space. To find the result here, we must subtract them. 9 subtract 8 and 1 over 6. 9 equal 8 over 8. 8 and 6 over 6. We must convert this number to mixed number because we have 6 in the numerator, and you must thinking about how to solve 9 to mixed number. Look at the numerator here, it was 6. So we must write here 6 in the numerator, subtract by 8 and 1 over 6. 8 minus 8 equals 0. 6 minus 1 equals 5. So the result will be 5 over 6. Letter C. Okay, choose letter C. Question 47. Okay, my students. Question here 47. 8 over 7 multiply 3 equal 4 multiply space over 7. We know 3 times 8 equal 24 equal 4 multiply 7 here in space. We must write here what? 4 times what equal 24? 4 times 6. So we must write 6 here. Question 48. we must search with letter C. Question 48. over 9 multiply 3 over 4 or 2 over 6 multiply 3 over 8. Which greater? We must solve this example in the simplest form. 3 divided by 3 equal 1, 9 divided by 3 equal 3, 4 divided by 4 equal 1, 16 divided by 4 equal 4, 1 times 4 equal 4, 1 times 3 equal 3. And here 3 times 2 equals 6. 6 divided by 6 equal 1. 6 divided by 6 equal 1. The result will be 1 over 8. Who can tell me 4 over 3? It's 1 and 1 over 3. It will be greater than 1 over 8. Choose letter B. Question 49. Measure of angle G 110. Measure of angle D 35. Measure of angle F 35. Then it will be an obtuse triangle. Obtuse because this measure greater than 90 degree and less than 180. Question 50. 4 and 2 over 3 plus 9 plus 3 and 9 over 10 is estimated as what? By using patch markets. Okay, I use patch marks about this example. 4 and 2 over 3 plus 3 and 9 over 10. 2 is nearest to 3. So 4 and 2 over 3 it will be 5. And 9 nearest to 10. Okay. 9 nearest to 10. It will be 4. Okay, write 4 here. And what about 2 over 3? 2 over 3 it nearest to, so 2 over 3 nearest to 3rd. Okay, so we must choose estimated such that 4 and half and 4. This is alike. Okay, it's nearest to this number. We will choose estimation will be 4 and half and 4. Okay, in the choose here you must choose 5 plus 4. If he give us 5 or 4 you will choose it, but he in this example he don't give us this result. So what is the nearest about your answer? 4 and half plus 4. So we must choose letter A. Okay. Okay. Question 51. Length times width times height, we call this the volume. M minus 5 over 7 equal 1 over 4 means the value of M equal, I didn't divide a value of M. Okay, this equation we can solve it here. M subtract by 5 over 7, it will be 1 over 4. M would be 1 over 4 plus 5 over 7. We can write least common multiplication between them, it will be 28, and write here 28. 7 times 1 equals 7, 4 times 5 equals 20, so the result will be 27 over 28. Letter A. 53. 7 over 14 plus E equal 1. 7 53 here, 7 over 14 plus E equal 1. E will be 1 subtracted by 7 over 14. We know 1 equal 14 over 14. Subtract by 7 over 14. 14 minus 7 equal 7, and write 14 in numerator. And 7 over 14 it will be half. Or you can solve this example by another method. You know 7 over 14 equal half. Half plus half equal 1. So we must write half in this example. You can use this method or this method as you like. Okay, my students, it's very easy for you, as you like. Question 54. Okay, 54. 11 over 16 subtract by A equal 1 over 4. Value of A equal what? To find the value of A, you must find the difference between 11 over 16 and 1 over 4. A will be 11 over 16, subtract 1 over 4, we can convert it by multiplication for numerator and denominator. 1 times 4 equals 4, 4 times 4 equals 16. So 11 minus 4 equals 7 over 16. 7 over 16 is the result. About question 54, letter B. Question 55. 12 divided over 20, you can find the equivalent. Example about question 55. 12 over 20 is equivalent to what? We can divide it by 4. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. 20 divided by 4 equals 5. Question 56. 4 and 1 over 12 years equals space years plus space years. Who can tell me about this example? We know 4 years, it will be 4 years. And 1 over 12 multiplication by 12, it will be 1. So the result will be 4 years and 1 year, because 1 over 12 is meaning 1 year. Okay, convert from year to months. Okay, convert from year to months, multiplication by 12, because 1 year equals 12 months. So the result will be letter C. Space. Triangle has 3 acute angle and 0 obtuse. We called it acute. Acute triangle. The measure of an obtuse angle may be 110, because 110 is greater than 90 degree and less than 180. 59. 3 over 4 subtracts 3 over 8. 3 over 4 subtracted by 3 over 8, or 5 over 25 multiply 5 over 21. We can find the difference between them by write the least common multiplication between them. It will be 8. And 2 times 4 equals 8, 2 times 3 equals 6, 6 minus 3 equals 3, the result will be 3 over 8. And 5 divided by 5 equals 1, 25 divided by 5 equals 5, 7 divided by 7 equals 1, 21 divided by 7 equals 3, 1 times 1 equals 1, 3 times 5 equals 15. So we must combine between 1 over 15 and 3 over 8 by multiplication. About 1 times 8 equals 8, 15 times 3 equals 45. We can use the least common multiplication between them, or you can use this method. The product of extremes equals the product of means. So 45 is greater than. Question 60. Two and 2 over 6 multiply 3 over 7. Write 60 here. 2 times 6 equals 12. 12 plus 2 equals 14. Multiply 3 over 7. 3 divided by 3 equals 1. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. 7 by 7 equals 1. 14 divided by 7 equals 2. 1 times 2 equals 2. 1 times 2 equals 2. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. 61. AB equals BC equals 6.32 centimeter. AC is less than them. Then it's an space, it's isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle because we have two sides equal in lengths. Okay. Question 62. The volume of this solid is space cube. We can count them. How many cube here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay. So the volume of this solid is 10. The sum of measure of angle around the point equal 360 degree. Okay, 360 degree. Or he can ask you another question. The sum of interior or angle of a quadrilateral equal 360, or the sum of accumulative angles equal what? Cumulative angle about circle here, this point, these angles, measure of them equal 360 degree. 64. 5 and 2 over 8 plus 3 and 6 over 8. 3 plus 5 equal 8. 6 plus 2 equal 8. 8 divided by 8 equal 1. 1 plus 8 equal 9. Question 65. 6 and 1 over 5 subtract 2 and 3 over 5. We know 1 in numerator can't find the difference between 1 and 3, so we must over 1. 6 and 1 over 5 subtract 3 and 2 and 3 over 5. 1 subtract by 3, we can't do it, so we must over 1. From 6 will be 5, and 1 equal 5 over 5 plus 1 over 5, it will be 6 over 5. Subtract 2 and 3 over 5. 5 minus 2 equal 3, and 6 minus 3 equal 3, and right here 5 in numerator. Choose letter C. 66. 3 and 1 over 8 plus 2 and 3 over 8. 3 plus 2 equal 5, and 1 plus 3 equal 4. 4 over 8 equal half. 3 and 1 over 8 plus 2 and 3 over 8. 3 plus 2 equal 5, write 8 in the numerator. 3 plus 1 equal 4, write 5 here. 4 over 8, it will be half. The result will be 1 over 2. 5 and 1 over 2. 9 and 3 over 9 subtract 3 and 1 over 3. You can find the difference between them by simplest fraction, or found the least common multiplication between them. 9 and 3 over 9 subtract 3 and 1 over 3. We know 9 here, and 3 divided by 3 equal 1. 9 divided by 3 equal 3. 9 and 1 over 3 subtract 3 and 1 over 3. 9 minus 3 equals 6, and 3 minus 3 equals 0, so the result will be 6. 3 and 2 over 3 multiply 1 over 5 equal 1 over 5 multiply 3 plus 1 over 5 multiply what? We use the here distributive properties to find the result. 3 and 2 over 3 multiply 1 over 5 equal 1 over 5 multiplied by 3 plus 1 over 5 multiplied by 2 and 2 over 3. So we must write here 2 over 3 in this space using distributive properties. Okay, do you know distributive properties? It's meaning multiplication that's number by 3 and multiplication fifths by 2 over 3 to find the result. Okay, my students. Another question shows here what? Letter E. Question 69. 45 minutes equal 3 over 4, 3/4 hour. Letter D. Base area times height is the volume about cuboid or cube. Okay, triangle has 3 different sides called scalene. A space is bounded by an arc and 2 radii. It's called a sector. Sector here is bound an arc and 2 radii about circle. We call this radii. So the sector is bound or colluded between, lies between 2 radius and the arc. We called it the radius, and this radius we have 2 radii here. We called it radii. Okay, this side we called it radius. Okay. So this example asked about what? Asked about the sector. Okay. Bounded by an arc and 2 radii. Sector. We call this sector. The colored part represent what? Half. This part half. 0.5. 75 minutes equal 1 and 4th hour, because 1 hour equals 60 minutes and 4th equal 15. 15 plus 60 equal 75, which is equal 6 multiply 3 over 9. 6 multiply 3 over 9. We know 3 times 6 equal 18. 18 divided by 9 equal 2. Or we can choose what here? He write 3 multiply by 6 over 9. He replaced this number here. So 6 times 3 over 9 equals 3 multiply 6 over 9. Or we can write 18 multiply 1 over 9. So true, all these numbers show must letter D. Okay, question 76. 5 plus 3 over 5 plus 2 over 5. We know 2 over 5 plus 3 over 5 equal 5 over 5. 5 over 5 equal 1. 1 plus 5 equals 6. Choose letter P. This example here. 2 over 3 plus 7 over 12 equal 1 plus space. We must find the result about least common multiplication about 3 and 12. 12 can divide it by 3, so 12 is the least common multiplication between them. 2 over 3 plus 7 over 12 equal 1 plus space. We can write the least common multiplication 12 between them. 3 times 4 equal 12, 2 times 4 equal 8, 7 plus 8 equal 15. 15 over 12 we can simplify it by divided by 3 equal 5, and 12 divided by 3 equal 4. 5 over 4 equal 1 and fourth, so we must write here fourth. 1 over 4 plus 3 over 12 equal 1, subtract by space. 1 over 4 plus 3 over 12 equal 1, subtract by space. Write 12 here, there is multiplication between them. 3 times 4 equal 12, 3 times 1 equal 3, the result will be 6 over 12, we can simplify it by divided by 6, it will be half. Half equal 1, subtract by half. Choose half. 3 and 3 over 4 equal space divided by 4. Or what over 4? 3 times 4 equal 12. Write 4 here, 3 times 4 12, 12 plus 3 equal 15. So we must write here 15, 15 over 4, write 15 here. Question 80. Space equal 13 divided by 5. We must convert from improper to mixed number. 13 divided by 5. Write 5 in numerator. 2 times 5 equal 10 and the remainder 3. Okay, half of year equals 6 months. Write 60 here. 8 and 1 over 9 plus 3 and 5 over 12 is estimated to, look at about estimate here by benchmark it. 8 and 1 over 6 1 over 9, sorry, plus 3 and 5 over 12. 1, it's not nearest to 9. We have log division, or the distance between 1 and 9, so it would be 8. And 5 nearest to half of 12, half of 12 6, so we can write here 3 and half. So we must choose about letter B. 38, 8 and 1 over 6 plus 3.5. We know 8 and 1 over 6 here and 3 and half. 3 and half, it's meaning 7 over 2. You can add them by find the least common multiplication between them. We can write 8 here and 1 over 6. 2 times 3 equals 6. 3 times 7 equals 21. We can add them, write 8 here and 6 in the numerator. 21 plus 1 equals 22. Write 22. You can simplify this number by divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. 22 divided by 2 equals 11. 11 divided by 3 equals what? 11 divided by 3 equals 3 and the remainder 2. Okay, you can add them. 3 plus 8 equals 11. And write 2 over 3 here. So the result will be 2 over 3 plus 11, or 11 and 2 over 3. Choose letter A. Volume divided by height equal the base. Area of the base, or base area, equal volume over height. 85 Space triangle has two same sides and one different. We call it isosceles triangle. 4 and 3 over 7 plus space equal 5 and 1 over 3. To find the result, we must find the difference between them. The greatest by smallest. 4 and 3 over 7 plus space equal 5 and 1 over 3. To find unknown number here, we must find the difference between them. 5 and 1 over 3 subtract 4 and 3 over 7. X equal here 5 and write 21 in numerator, right here 21. 7 times 1 equals 7, 3 times 3 equals 9. But 7 subtract by 9 we can't do it, so we must borrow 1 from 5 here, it will be 4. And 1 equal 21 plus over 21. 21 plus 7 equal 28 and here 21. Right, 9 over 21. 4 minus 4 equals 0 and 28 subtract by 9 equal what? Equal 19. 19 over 21. Okay, letter D. $87 m minus 7 and 2 over 12 equal 3 and 1 over 4. To find m, we must add 3 and 1 over 4 to 7 and 2 over 12. We can write here this multiplication 12, 3 times 4 12, 1 times 3 equal 3, and 7 here 2 over 12. 7 plus 2 equal 3 equal 10. Write 12 in the numerator, 2 plus 3 equal 5. We must choose letter A. Question 88. A plus 6 and 4 over 12 equal 9 and 3 over 4. Then the value of A equal what? A equal the difference between them. 9 and 3 over 4 subtract 6 and 4 over 12. 9 and 3 over 4 we can write this multiplication between them, it will be 12. And 3 times 3 equal 9 and 4 over 12 here. 9 minus 6 equals 3, 9 minus 4 equals 5. The result will be 3 and 5 over 12. 89. 5 subtract 5 and 1 over 5 subtract E equal 3 and 1 over 5. E it will be 2 because 5 minus 2 equals 3 and 1 over 5, write it here. Okay, the result will be what? To find the difference between them, 5 and 1 over 5 subtract 3 and 1 over 5. 5 minus 3 equal 2, 1 over 5 subtract 1 over 5 equals 0. Okay, it's wrong answer. We must write here the value of E, it will be 2. Okay, E here it will be 2 because the difference between them equal 2. Question 90. Volume divided the length times weight is the area of the base. Of base area, it will be height. 24 divided by 7 equals base plus 3. We can write it here. It's meaning convert 24 by 7, convert from improper to mixed number. 24 divided by 7 equal what? Equal 3. And remember what? 3 times 7 equal 21 and remember 3. So it will be 3 plus 3 over 7. Shows letter D. 92. 25 divided by what? Equals 6 and 1 over 4. 25 divided by space equal 6 and 1 over 4. 1 over 4, we must convert it, right? 4 into operator, 4 times 6 equal 24 plus 1 equal 25. So we must write here 4 because 25 divided by 4 equals 6 and 1 over 4. Question 93. 2 over 3 plus 7 over 12 estimated as 2 over 3 it's nearest to what? 2 over 3 nearest to 1 and 7 over 12 nearest to half. The result will be 1 half. 8 over 9 plus 1 over 100 estimated as space. 8 greater than 9, it will be 1, and 1 over 100, it will be 0. The result will be 1 plus 0. Question 95. To subtract 2 over 5, subtract 1 over 5. We know 2 over 5 plus 1 over 5 equals 3 over 5. 2 minus 3 over 5 equals what? 1 and 2 over 5. Okay, I will solve it here to understood. 2 subtract by 2 over 5, subtract 1 over 5. 2, it will be 1 and 5 over 5. Subtract 2 over 5 and then subtract 1 over 5. We can find the result about first and second fraction. 1 subtract 0 equal 1 and write 5 here. 5 minus 2 equal 3. Subtract 1 over 5, write 1 here. 3 minus 1 equal 2. The result will be 1 and 2 over 5. 96. 7 and m over 10 is slightly greater than 7 over 10. M can be what? We can write here 6 because it's greater than 7.5. Slightly greater than. Slightly greater than meaning nearest to the half. So ask yourself the half about 10 here, it will be 5. So which result here is nearest to 5? 6 is nearest to 5. So we must write 6 here in m. So m must be equal 6 because he asked about slightly greater than. Ask yourself half of 10 equal 5. Which number here nearest to 5? 6. Write 6. Volume divided length times height equal width. The measure of this central angle equal 270 because he colored 3/4 about the area about circle. Question 99. 1 over 8 plus 6 over 5 is about 1. This estimation is space. He asked about the estimation. We must combine between the estimation and the actual number. 1 over 8 plus 6 over 5. We know 5 times 8 equal 40 and 5 times 8 equal 40. 40 is multiplication. 5 times 1 equal 5. 6 times 8 equal 48. We can write 40 in numerator. 48 plus 5. 8 plus 5 equals 13. 3 and carry up 1. The result will be 53 over 40. 53 over 40. We can convert here. 53 divided by 40 equal 1 and the remainder 13. So the actual number greater than the estimation. So this estimation is underestimate. Okay, because 1 less than the actual number 1 and 13 over 40. Called underestimate. The measure of an obtuse angle space greater than the right angle. Obtuse greater than right angle. 6th of the year. How many months? 12 divided by 6 equal 2 months. The angle whose vertices or vertex is the center of the circle we call central. The central angle. The angle whose vertex is the center of the circle we call it the center of angle. Okay. 2 over 8 plus 6 over 8 equal 8 over 8 equal 1. Question 104. 3 and 12 over c slightly greater than 4. Slightly greater than 4, then c can be 11 because 12 divided by 11 equal 1 and 1 over 11. because it's asked about slightly greater than. You must write here 11. Write the number nearest to the top to give the whole number, approximating to the whole number here, 11. Okay, because it asked about slightly greater than. Don't write 9 or 13 or 12. No, don't write 9. It's nearest to, but he asked about slightly greater than. You must write number here nearest to the top. 11 nearest to 2, but less than. Okay, not more than. If you put here 13, 12 over 13, we can't give 1 because 12 over 13 nearest to 0. Question 105. If the volume of cuboid is 30 cubic centimeter and the base area 15 square centimeter, find the height. The height equal 30 divided by 15 equal 2. To find the height, we must divide the volume by the area of the base. Question 106. 4 divided by 4 greater than 4 divided by 4, because we have here the decimal number. And 4 divided by 4 equals 16. It will be greater than. Choose letter B. Question 107. Fifth hour equals space minutes, so we can find the number of minutes by divided. We know 1 hour equals 60 minutes. 60 divided by 5 equals 12. 5 over 9 plus 4 over 7 is about 1. Is estimation here underestimate or overestimate? We must convert this number in the simplest form or find the actual number. 5 over 7 plus 4 over 7. We know 7 times 9 equals 63. 7 times 5 equals 35. 4 times 9 equals 36. Write 63 here and 8 them in numerator. 6 plus 5 equals 11. 1 and carry up 1. 3 plus 1 4. 4 plus 3 equals 7. 71 over 63 we can write here, and the difference between them. 11 minus 3 equals 8. So this number is greater than 1. So the estimation here will be underestimate, because 1 less than 1 and 8 over 63. It's underestimation. Question 109. 1 over space equal 8 over 24. 1 times 8 equal 8. 3 times what? Well, 24. 1 times 8 equal 8. 8 times 3 equal 24. Again. Okay, ask yourself about the changed number here, where we know 1 over space equal 8 over 24. 1 multiplied by 3 equal 1 multiplied 8 equal 8. Then which number multiplied by 8 equal 24? It will be 3. Question 110. 1 over 4 plus 3 over 16. We can write the least common multiplication. Least common multiplication between two numerator. 1 over 4 plus 3 over 16. 16 can divide it by 4. Write 16 here. 16 divided by 4 equal 4. 4 times 1 equal 4. And write 3 here. 3 plus 4 equals 7. The result will be 7 over 16. 1 and 1 over 8 day equal space hour. We know 1 day equal 24 hour. 1 and 1 over 8 day equal space hour. 1 multiply by 24 plus 1 over 8 multiply 24. Result will be 24 here, and 24 divided by 8 equal 3. Result will be 27 hour. Question 112. This number divided by 6 is equal 24. Who can tell me? We must convert from divided or division to multiplication. This number divided by 6 is equal 24. It's meaning this number divided or divided by 1 over 6 convert to multiplication, and write the multiplicative inverse about 1 over 6. It will be 6. So this number will be 4, because 4 times 6 equal 24. Question 113. 1 over 8 divided by m equal 1 over 32. He asked about this number. So 1 over 8 multiplication by 1 over m equal 1 over 32. So we must cancel this unknown number and write 4. 1 over 8 multiply 1 over 4 equal 1 over 32. So m would be equal 4. Question 114. Space is a circle divided into sector by graph. By graph is a circle divided into sectors. It's a definition about by graph. By graph is a circle divided into sectors. Question 15. The measure of an acute angle less than the measure of right angle. Estimate the difference between 9 over 11 and 2 over 5 by benchmarks. We know 9 over 11, it's nearest to what? Nearest to 1. Because 9 is nearest to this number in the numerator, and 2 over 5 is nearest to what? 2 over 5 nearest to the half. Okay, this number 9 over 11 is nearest to 11 over 11, it will be 1. Because 9 nearest to what? 11 or half of 11, 5.5 or 0, 9 11 or nearest to 11. So 11 divided by 11 equal 1, and 2 nearest to 5 or half of 5, 2.5 or 0, 2 nearest to 2.5, it's a half of 5. So the result will be half subtracted from 1. 1 subtracted by half, the result will be half. Okay, understood the estimation or not? It called it the benchmarks again. 9 over 11, 9 nearest to 11. So 11 divided by 11 equal 1. Okay, write 1 here. Okay, and 2 nearest to half of 5. Half of 5 equal 2.5. Okay, so the difference between 1 and half equal 1 over 2. The least common multiplication of the numerators of 4 over 7 and 2 over 5. 7 times 5 equals 35. Because we have two prime factors in the numerator, you must find the multiplication about them. 90 minutes equal what? Hour. We can convert from minutes to hour divided by 60. Or you can thinking about this example, it's very easy. Because 1 hour equals 60 minutes, and the difference or the result will be 30. 30 over 60, it will be half. 90 minutes equal 1.5 minutes, 1.5 hours. 1 over 4 divided half, to convert from division to multiplication. 1 over 4 divided 1 over 2, right? 1 over 4 multiply 2. 2 divided by 2 equal 1, 4 divided by 2 equal 2, so the result will be 1 times 1 equal 1, and write 2 in the numerator here, the result will be half. Okay, 10 divided 1 over 5, convert from division to multiplication. 10 divided 1 over 5, write 10 and write multiplication here, the inverse about 1 over 5 equal 5. 5 times 10 equal 50. Okay, so the result will be 50. 1 subtract 3 over 5 subtract 2 over 5, it will be equal 0. Why? Because 1 equal 5 over 5. 1 subtract 3 over 5 subtract 2 over 5. 1, it will be 5 over 5, subtract 3 over 5, subtract 2 over 5. 5 minus 3 equal 2, 2 minus 2 equals 0, 0 over 5 equals 0. 2 over 5 equals space over 15 by multiplication by 3. 5 times 3 equals 15, 3 times 2 equals 6, it choose letter D. 1 over space equal 12 over 24. We know 12 half of 24. 12 over 24, it will be 1 over 2 because 12 is a half of 24. 8 divided by 1 over 4, or 4 divided by 1 over 8. 8 divided by 1 over 4, Right, 8 multiplication by 4 equal 32. 4 divided by 1 over 8, it will be 4 multiplied by 8 equal 32. It will be equal 125. 1 over 5 plus 2 over 3. Write the least common multiplication. It will 15 between two fractions. 1 over 5 plus 2 over 3. Write 15 here. 3 times 1 equal 3. 5 times 2 equal 10. The result will be 13 over 15. Question 126. 5 over 8 plus base equal 1. 5 over 8 plus 3 over 8. Because 3 over 8 plus 5 over 8 equal 8 over 8 equal 1. 3 over 8 plus 5 over 8 equal 1. 5 over 10 plus 5 over 10 equal 1, or half. We know 5 over 10 plus space equal 1. 5 over 10 equal what? Half. Half plus half equal 1, or 5 over 10, or 4 over 8. Any numbers. Numerator, half of the numerator, it will be 2. Okay, choose any fractions which numerator, half of the numerator, it will be 2. So all of them. 1 subtracted by 1 equals 0, 1 equal 10 over 10. 1 subtracted by 0 equal 1, it will be 0 over 3. In next video, I will complete with you these questions about complete, okay? You must study hard, my students, to know all these questions. Okay, goodbye.